Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Valar from Cho Fly High Elves. Um, just wanted to produce another video for the heck of it today. I wasn't going to do one, but when this Alika fusion came up, I figured, heck, I'd have to do one. Um, it's kind of weird. They just dumped a champion chase tournament, which I've never really seen them dump an event at 8 p.m. at night Eastern time, but they did. So we'll just go over this a little bit. Just get my initial gut reaction thought on it. I mean, I just saw this not only 5 minutes ago like everybody else did, um, but I did fuse Sakara because I had all the stuff to do it. I already have Alika and everything too, so I don't know if I'm going to chase this, but uh, you can now get Sakara, and to fuse her, you're going to need Ogren Jailer and Reliquary Tender. Plus, you're going to need the Ghoulish Ranger and Perforator. Uh, I don't know why Perforator's name just makes me think of perforated colon, but hey, I digress. Um, anyway, so it looks like you'll be able to get these champions, the first two, in the Champion Chase tournament that just started, basically. Even though it says October 11th, it's October 10th, and it started here. Maybe because it's UTC. And then both the Ghoulish Ranger and the Perforator you'll be able to get in a champion training event, which looks like we're getting a champion training event starting tomorrow, October 11th, unless that started already too. But let's check out the fusion. Take a look at that. This is the first time I've even looked in this. So Alika, yeah, you need all four of these at 4-star, fully ascended. The only way that you can get them, now they're rares at least, so is either pulling them through an ancient shard or a mystery shard if you get absolutely just dead lucky. And this one is only a void shard of the event. This one actually looks good though, the Reliquary Tender. She looks like she's got a revive. I almost would rather keep her than Alika. What does Alika actually do? Let's see. Attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing an extra hit. This hit is always critical. Yeah, okay. Alright. Attacks one enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense if their max HP is higher than this champion's max HP. Yeah, pretty meh. Attacks all enemies, has a 35% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemy skills by 1 turn. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. Revives this champion with 75% HP, only available when Sakara is on the same team. I will say she seemed a little bit easier to fuse than what Sakara was. If I remember correctly, Sakara had a whole bunch of things you had to do first to get a bunch of different rares and everything, but I could be wrong on that. And this is only 2 events you need to focus on, so if they're easy, it might be pretty easy to get her. I don't necessarily need her because, I don't feel like you're not really even that excited when you pull in a Liga because she's just not that good. So why put a ton of effort into fusing her? That's my opinion on it. And then if we look over at the Champion Chase tournament that's going on, that just started, there are some good rewards in this. So this I'll actually say is pretty good. And we got a guy who's got 950 points already, with this being out for 5-6 minutes. Okay. But the rewards are good, right? I mean, you can't even see the actual characters there. But those are attainable, right? Because they're only the 2 and 3 rewards. And as usual, you need to get 10 points for every rare that you summon, 250 for every epic, 500 for every legendary. The rumor had been that they're going to do an Ancient Shard double drop. I don't know if they're going to do it with this fusion going on, plus all these new champions. I feel like they're not going to do an Ancient Shard double drop this weekend. They'll probably launch that on us next weekend, is what my gut feeling tells me. Could be wrong there, but that's just coming, shooting from the hip. I wouldn't go nuts trying to chase this, but a Sacred Shard at the top is pretty nice. I mean, you do need 7,000 points to get it, though. So you got to do a lot of summoning to get it. Legendary book, epic book, a 5-star chicken. The 5-star chicken's nice, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe even just shoot for the 5-star chicken and possibly the books if I can get there. That would be nice. So do some summoning this weekend. I'll plan on coming out with a summoning video shard pull. Maybe I'll get lucky and actually get a bunch of legendaries and do a mass summons or something, and we can get that Sacred Shard too. But anyway, just my gut reaction on that. let's real quick go over the 4 characters that you actually need for that fusion. So, Ogren Jailer. He seems terrible, I think. Okay. Okay, he steals buffs and everything, but you're not really going to need this guy that much. I don't think he's that great, which they obviously just came out with these champions to loot the pool a little bit, and then you need him to even get this other champion who isn't that exciting anyway. So I feel like they need to do a better job with some of these fusions. Like, I don't mind having a temporary fusion here, but make it something that's more exciting. I feel like no one's going to get excited over this. That's just my opinion on that. Ghoulish Ranger. And then the skins on these things are exactly the same. I mean, there's so many skins. These are duplicated and duplicated. This guy looks like Hollow, I think is his name, right? This is another guy that I don't think... He's okay. I just got the HP burn thing. That seems like it would be okay. That ability right there with the HP burn and attacking 3 times at random. So he might be okay. I feel like the real reward in this is actually going to be... I don't know what Perforator does, so... This is a new Dwarven guy. Okay, attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 5% poison for 1 turn. 5% poison on anyone, that's good. It's only a 1-hitter, but that's not bad. Attacks one enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense, grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Okay, not great. Alright. Has a 35% chance of placing fear debuff on the target for 1 turn when this champion inflicts a critical hit. That might be kind of cool to play around with because it's a new debuff, right? So that might be kind of interesting to try out. I almost feel like I'm going to be more interested in getting this guy and getting her. This girl looks pretty cool, actually. I would get her and level up to 60. Now, her A1 isn't that great, but it's okay. Attacks one enemy, has a 20% chance of placing the lower version of the decrease attack for 2 turns. Removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a 15% continuous heal on them for 2 turns, which you can get to a 3-turn cooldown. That I like. I think she's really cool. I can see using her a lot in dungeons because of this and helping out and, you know, just carrying you a little bit better, right? And cleansing. We need more access to more cleansers in this game, and I feel like that is a really good cleanse. Revives an ally with 30% HP and fills their turn meter by 30%. I like this girl. I actually think she's better than this than Alika. So the real gold in this is I feel like is Reliquary Tender. And I'll leave it at that. This was just a gut reaction video, kind of see what I'm thinking. Please do me a favor. If you want to hit the subscribe button, do it because you'll get notified when I release a new video. I am going to be releasing part 2 of the Adventures of Molly Tankard and her Flaming Sausage. I'll probably be releasing that either tomorrow or sometime Saturday. So that should be coming out soon. Again, thank you very much for the support. Hit a like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.